Tegan here, back at Puerto Jimenez, getting some lunch. This video we're going to talk about gossip and reputation and how essentially these last topics spiral into this topic. So when somebody gets their feelings hurt, and let's use some hypothetical situations. Somebody ate your food out of the refrigerator, right? And that triggers you to feel hurt, and you should feel hurt because why did they take your food? And out of that feeling of hurt, you want to address it, but you're scared, and you don't. So you go and tell this other person that wasn't take your food, oh man, did you hear that John Doe ate my food? Man, why would he take that? Does he not care? Oh man, he probably doesn't care. And then all of a sudden the next day, it's like, oh man, I saw John Doe take one of my cigarettes. He's a bad guy. And then all of a sudden, John Doe, I noticed John Doe was drinking over the weekend. Drinking is not a positive spiritual, attribute. Maybe we should do something about his drinking. John Doe is, I don't think that he's wanting to be spiritual. He doesn't attend the meditations, and he doesn't, he just doesn't seem like he cares. And, we should do something about him not caring because, it's affecting me. And then, so little by little, people just keep talking, right? They keep talking, and all of a sudden, then misinterpretations, not even misinterpretations, falsehoods begin to get spread. Something became missing out of my room. I bet it was that person. Yeah, did you hear that, Tegan had something taken out of his house? Oh man, we've been talking about John Doe this all week. I bet it's John Doe. And all of a sudden, John Doe, he probably messed up once or twice. He probably came in and did a couple things, like, oh man, he took some food and was either hungry, didn't see, didn't care, whatever, and he did some bad things, but all of a sudden, people are saying that he's a bad person, that he shouldn't be there because he's not good enough. And they're telling everybody that. John Doe, he can't change. He doesn't want to change because, I gave him all these chances, and every time I talk to him, he's mean to me. But every time you talk to him, you're mean to him, right? And they're like, no, that doesn't matter. John Doe, John Doe, it's his fault. It's his problem. It's like, well, okay, that's cool. But are you saying truths? Like, you just made accusations that said that this person did these things because you felt hurt about this thing that he hurt you a couple weeks ago. And now we have this inflated falsehood image within the community about what this person is, the trueness of the person. But the truth is, we're all quantum. We're all in process. We're all people in process. So these are all reflections of their states. These are not reflections of their true inner beings. This is where they're at. And it's where they're at because the energy of fear built rather than addressing and loving and forgiving and being compassionate about the imperfections in others. So here's how gossip turns into bad reputation. So, for all these permaculture places, all the communities and every place I went, they pretty much all have somewhat of a bad reputation. And it's because one time or 2 times or 10 times, somebody there got their feelings hurt, and it never got resolved. They never figured out why it bothered them so much. So all they have is this built-up energy and this memory of this place that did them wrong. And they go around and they gossip about it, right? And they tell people as truth, oh, these places don't go there, they do this and they do this, and man, they don't care, they're whatever, and that person tells somebody else. And everybody knows the telephone game, right? The first person is using emotion to not accurately describe the situation, and then every other person is using telephone, like bad listening skills and bad repeating skills, to exaggerate and amplify the situation. And now you have, from one emotional interaction on one place, you have dozens of people talking about how they feel about it. A situation that they weren't even involved in that has just turned into a massive attach your feelings to this and go with this. So be careful how you use your words. Be impeccable with your words. If you feel something, say I feel. If you think something, say I think. If you know something, make sure you know. Don't say you know when you think. Don't say you know when you feel, because that will create disharmony. Be truthful to yourself. Be forgiving and loving to yourself, and you'll be able to see why it is you're not able to integrate these parts of yourself. See you in the next video.